house in Yorkshire and Lincolnshire, do's and don'ts. If you are thinking of auctioning your house, it's important to know what you are up against. If you are new to property auctions, it can be useful to have a few guidelines to help you get started and know what to expect. Auctioning your house can be a solution for if you're facing repossession, can't wait on the market, or have to move quickly. You may be able to sell your house and make a profit if you are careful and know some of the basics about auctioning your house. Here are a few do's and don'ts. Some of the do's when auctioning your house. Find an auctioneer. One of the first things you'll need to do when auctioning your house is to find an auctioneer. You may do a quick online search, look in a phone book, or ask friends for a referral. Be sure to do your research and check out all your options, including the option to auction a house online. Read the small print. Always check the fees associated with auctioneer services so you are not surprised later. These fees can run very high and can be as much as 10% of the cost of the house. Be aware of the fees before you proceed so you will know how much profit you can expect to receive. To reserve or not to reserve? Choose the type of property auctions you want to run. At an auction without a reserve, there is not a lower limit your house has to earn in order to be auctioned. Reserve auctions have a minimum limit, and if the bids do not reach the lower limit, a house will not be sold. If you are wondering how to sell a house in auction fast, you may want to learn more about auctioning without a reserve. You may not get the price you wanted, but you are more likely to sell it. Auctions without a reserve tend to be more attractive to potential buyers. Some of the don'ts when auctioning a house. If you want to sell a house in auction fast, there are also some don'ts you will want to think about. Avoiding these pitfalls will help ensure you sell your house faster whether you auction a house online or auction it offline. Don't hide information about the property as you prepare for auctioning your house. You'll need to complete a description. If you do not disclose faults, the purchaser can pursue you after the auction and make you pay for items that were not disclosed. Don't be unrealistic. If you want to know how to sell a house in auction fast, you'll have to start with being realistic. Start with the price you would like to receive from auctioning your house, but don't be too disappointed if you do not get what you wanted. Don't share the property value. There is no reason to share any values in ads or to bidders. Don't share the appraised value or any reserve price. Not only does this help avoid confusion, but it can mean the difference in a sale or not. Let the bidders place their bids based on what they are willing to pay for the property and their estimate for what it is worth. Don't complicate the matter. Try to avoid situations and decisions that could make for a complicated sale. Make sure any tenants have moved out. Avoid selling your house according to a first refusal option. Conclusion. These do's and don'ts are just a few of the things you should or should not do when getting ready to auction our home. You may also want to consider other options before moving toward auctioning as a final choice. You can put it on the market yourself or talk to an estate agent. There is also the option of selling to a cash buyer. This is often the easiest and fastest way to move property. It can be sold as is, meaning you are not going to be out the cost of repairs because the cash buyer will take it no matter what shape it is in. If you accept their offer, they will pay you cash and handle the sale process and all the paperwork. This can save you loads of time and money in the long run.